Hey Lawn Care Nation, in this video I'm going to share a quick tip to help maximize your marketing efforts. Coming up. Hey Lawn Care Nation, so I wanted to share a quick tip on how you can maximize your marketing efforts as you move forward in building your business. And the tip is quite simple. It's basically asking all of your clients or all of your leads when you're meeting them or talking to them for the first time, how they heard of you. So basically what I do is I just keep a note in the note section of my phone. I have it broken down into different categories like the vehicle signage on my truck, my website, Google Places listing, flyers and postcards, and that sort of stuff. And then every time a client calls or emails me looking for a free estimate, in the conversation, I will ask them how they heard of me. And depending on what they say, I just put a check mark or a tick beside that particular line. So if they say they saw me working on their street or on some similar street, that would go under the vehicle signage and graphics. If they say they did a Google search and I came up in Google Places, then that would go there. If they say they found me through Yelp, then I would put a check mark there. If they say, they saw my flyer at their front door or my postcard at their front door, then I would put a check mark there. So the neat thing about this is that as you move forward, you start collecting more and more of that data, and that can help you focus your efforts for the next season, and even just moving forward this season, in this sort of later half of the season. If you're looking to pick up some more clients, you're looking for more work, you can focus in on those areas and you can see what part of your marketing is truly effective versus others. This way, as you move forward in the next season, you don't have to spend a lot of time on those areas that weren't getting that traction, and you can see what forms of your marketing actually work, and you can focus all of your attention in those areas and maximize your marketing efforts. For example, in my first year, I was putting out my postcards door to door. I had my website set up and the Google Places set up, and I also was advertising and paying for advertising in the local newspaper. And what I found by asking that simple question of how did you hear about us, I found that my number one sort of marketing method that was working for my business was that people were just finding me on my website through Google searches. So that's where I started to focus my attention. The second part, or second highest amount of calls that I was coming in through, were from my door-to-door postcards. And then after that, it was customer referrals, and the actual paid advertising that I was doing in the newspaper was way down at the bottom. And in fact, through the whole first season, there was only one call that originated from actually paying for an ad in the newspaper. So going forward the next year, because I had that hard data, I had kept track of all those calls and where they originated from. I stopped the ad in the newspaper. There was no need when I was getting all of these other organic traffic through the internet and traffic or calls coming in with the postcards being delivered door to door. Versus almost next to no calls coming in through the only paid advertising I was doing, and that was the ad in the newspaper. So that made it very easy going forward that next year to drop those forms of advertising that were taking too many resources, whether it's time or money, and focus that into those areas that were producing the real results. So like I said, very easy to do. I just use the Note app on my iPhone and just break it into different categories. Like I said, I have one for the website, a category for, say, Yelp, Google Places, customer referrals, the vehicle signage and graphics, that sort of stuff. And whatever that customer says is where that check mark goes, and I can see at the end of the year. And it's very easy for you to do the same and keep track of all your marketing efforts. So that's it for this one, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. I'll leave a link down below if you like the content that I create and you want to help support the channel. You can check out the Amazon affiliate store that I have. Inside, you can find some of the podcast t-shirts like this one, as well as all of the other products that I've tested and reviewed in the past on this channel. So that's it for this one, guys. Here's to wishing you guys all overwhelming success and freedom in your lawn care business. Bye for now.